Hello everybody, it's Julia here and I'm back with a new process video. This one is, you can see it's a photo of me, my brother and my sister. It's of my brother when he finished school for the summer. And for this layout I really wanted to use the C'est La Vie collection by Pink Paisley. When I finally got my hands on this collection this spring, I could get my hands on the ephemera, the stickers, and the 6x6 pad. And this was one of those collections that I loved so much. I thought it was so amazingly pretty that I wanted the full sheets, which you couldn't find. The perks of living in Sweden. But I got the 6x6 pad and I have used a lot of it, and I really like it. So I thought I was really going to use it for this layout, and I really wanted to make something fun with all of the pretty patterns. So what I wanted to do was sort of like a middle shape. You can see me laying out here and sort of making it look like a banner to make it look really festive, because he is finishing school, and that's sort of what I want to talk about. That it's sort of a freedom feeling for him, of course, but also how proud I am, and all of we in our family, all of us, I think you should say, of him, and how great he has studied this year. And yeah, I just really want to document that. I have mentioned before that scrapbooking about others and scrapbooking events, and that makes me feel a bit like more pressure, because scrapbooking about myself is one thing. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I write because I sort of know what I'm talking about. But scrapbooking about an event where there is more people, or specifically scrapbooking about one person, like in this case my brother, is a bit more challenging, because all of a sudden you are responsible. You are the storyteller in telling him or everybody else this story of somebody else, and I think that is a big deal actually. So to overcome this, because obviously I'm working on it, uh, but I am making pages. If you follow my channel, you know that I have recently started a trip album, travel album, where I scrapbook events, and now I'm scrapbooking about my brother. So what I have done to try to make it go better is just to think like, this is my story about this. This is my point of view. This is my sort of letter to him, so to speak. So what I have done on this page is putting down all of those pretty patterns, making it so look like banners, and then just sewing them down. No glue or anything, just stitching it down, which was a bit risky, but I am rebel, you know, I go wild. And I really like how it looks. It's a bit not perfect like that. So I really wanted to use the sort of brick paper. It has Liberty on it, and I thought that was so perfect for a little kid, he's 13, going on summer break. So I thought that was pretty perfect, and I'm actually going to use that sort of like my title. I also knew I wanted to use this yellow frame, and what I'm going to do is put that layer behind my photo and then add my journaling in that frame, and I really like how that looks. So I'm going to do that, I think. Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm adding some foam. Um, so yeah, I think that as someone who starts out scrapbooking, like a mother or something, scrapbooking about their children, I think the order of difficulties could be reversed, that they find it hard to scrapbook about themselves. But as for me, starting scrapbooking when I was, I think, 12, I scrapbooked about me and my horses, and our training and our competitions and the results and all of that. That was why I started scrapbooking, to have a place for the photos and sort of document our progress. So I started in that order, and now when I started growing up and I want to document more about my family and especially my brother, um, because I think he deserves to be documented. I really love my brother, and my mom takes really pretty photos, but she doesn't really do anything with them. And I think that if I could just give him one album about him or a few pages, for him down the line. I think he will really appreciate it. So I have really started to do more pages about him and about us and about my relationship with my sisters and brothers and my mom and dad and my aunt and uncles, and I really come to like it. So what I'm trying to say is, if you have some difficulties in this hobby that you really want to do but you find hard, then do it. Challenge yourself. I have been talking a lot about the difficulties, but I have not talked so much about what I've done. So you saw me adding the journaling and some stamping date. I also add a bunch of leaves. You know, I am a big leaf person, and now I have added some gold high shine splatters and then some stamps from Felicity Jane I Am stamp set. The leaves are watercolored with black, and then I put gold foiled washi tape on that piece of watercolor paper and then die cut them. And I do this quite often in different shapes or different formatations, and I love them. I just love them. I love leaves. And here I wanted to add leaves to like bring it out, but I felt like green was not really right with the colors I have chosen, so I decided to go with these sort of gray black watercolorish leaves with the gold to bring in more gold. It had some funnish looking. I mean, he is graduating, um, but I felt like the black and gold fit more with the colors, and I really like how it looks. And yeah, so now I'm just adding some extra stamps to add some sort of confetti looking bubble-ish feel. And yeah, I really like how this page turned out with the design. It has a lot of texture with the sort of banner shape looking with the leaves. I've used vellum and acetate and paper, washi tape and watercolor paper, and it tells a story, and I just really like it. I like also the washi tape I put on the top and the bottom, the black and white stripe to tie it all in but not too heavy. So yeah, all in all, I like this page. I hope you have liked the process video with me rambling all over it. If you do, please check out my other videos, and I hope to see you soon.